Hey, so this is Avalon approaching Anaheim in the city of Wilmington, California. I'd heard about this shop called Toys versus Games at 629 North Avalon, and it had been there for 8 years. And I spent a lot of time in this area, and really at the height of my toy enthusiasm, I would have especially loved to go here. I'm still an avid toy collector, but it blows my mind that I didn't know about this place. So this is just approaching Harry S. Bridges, and there it is right there. And it's pretty nice Wednesday, early spring, and I finally had made some time. Basically, where the work that I do gets dispatched out of is only about less than a mile away, so I'm pretty much only there on business, but on this particular day I had to check this place out. So yeah, there's some pretty good food only a block away at a place called Isaac's, where they make some of the best carne asada burritos. I have the sound muted because when I do go into this place, cool dude that's working there named Caesar, he's watching an episode of Law and Order with some pretty heavy topics going on. So I thought, man, let's just go ahead and move the audio altogether. But yeah, how often do you get to go to a place for the first time and you pretty much have the run of the place to yourself? So I've seen some places on Facebook and Instagram on this little shop, but I had to check it out for myself. You walk right in, there's a Street Fighter 2 machine that has a lot of nice decals on it, and you immediately hit by a lot of pops. But they got some of these Simpsons from, I guess, the late 90s, early 2000s that have the voice chip in them on the left over there. And this place is just packed from head to toe. A lot of nice cabinets and everything, and really dust free. I mean, my allergies have been kicking up, so I could tell it was super well kept in there, and yeah, just maintained really nice. You have the citizens of Springfield there, cool stuff, all kinds of good stuff in there. Ghostbusters, different Marvel Legends, which I end up getting a Marvel Legends, but Power Rangers, He-Man, or Masters of the Universe Classics. Nice selection of those. Some early Legends, Build-A-Figure era, nice Holy Santos. Some cool Mario stuff. I like that 3-pack of The Simpsons. The Boo, Homer, and Krabappel. So yeah, it was just really chilling here. I mean, it was nice and cool. Finally getting to this cabinet over here. I guess they have their DC and their Marvel intermingled. A nice 1/8 scale Wolverine up top. They had statues galore too. In boxes, Black Canary, Sweet Mojo front and center. Get some of the Age of Apocalypse stuff. Yeah, they're just all in there together. I guess this is kind of the newer cabinet. That Boomer right up in front in the hot pink that caught my eye immediately. Bubblegum intact. Some of the Fantastic Four stuff on the bottom too. Yeah, these shelves look really nice with the black walls inside. So they look really cool. Yeah, they got their in card and their loose. Nice Omega Red in there. This is their wrestling cabinet. They're actually there's going to be like wrestling venues at the Memorial Hall that they're going to, I guess they're going to vend at. So it's kind of cool that they were getting involved in that. Cool Batman femme fatales from the animated series. Some of the bigger boxes, the higher end stuff are nice. Some of those early Masters where they'd re-release the retro figure line. Some nice stuff in here. They didn't have a lot of Disney. They had like a little Disney here and there. Masters of the Universe, Funko Pops. It's like up in here they have the what do they call them, the TMNT. I guess they're the NECA animated series versions. Oh, it's tricking out my my focus and my my screen flip. Yeah, a lot of NECA in there. I didn't see a lot of the Ultimates. Those are pretty much like the TMNT, where they do a modern take on the Playmates figure line. Some cool stuff up there. Stewie Griffin, Pee Wee Herman. Yeah, there was some of these NECA animated turtles that I'd like to have got home with. Typically those were boxed for around 85, so I was at those rates. I was just window shopping. But yeah, a lot of these are still at Target, but some of them haven't been at Target in a little while, so kind of a thrill to see the ones that you don't really see retail anymore. And I guess some more Star Wars at the bottom. And then they had some of the vehicles. They had a party wagon, but I guess that was re-released not too long ago. Still cool to see. Some more Simpsons at the very bottom, loose. And yeah, wrestling ring. A lot of wrestling stuff, you know. Real wrestling fan community. I guess they do a lot of events not too far from there. And yes, stuff all the way to the ceiling. I don't know. I didn't see any ladders, but I imagine that they're just ready to get up on top there at any given moment. A lot of the horror stuff. Jason, Pennywise. So I guess some, like, you'd have like your Predators. Probably Aliens too. Was that Jeepers Creepers in the middle? Something from Evil Dead, Gremlins, Creep Show, one of my favorites. Tales from the Crypt type stuff. So like there's a Disney Fantasia box. I didn't really see like a specific Disney section. AMC, Preacher, some Avengers. Oh man, they also had Cassidy. I didn't even notice that. You can see in that box by the Skeletor head. Power Rangers shelf. Yeah, they are pretty strong with their Power Rangers. Definitely. Probably some of the Zords in there and everything like that. I didn't really see too much Pokemon, surprisingly. I would have thought there would have been more of a Pokemon presence, but maybe I just didn't see it. Kind of like in the corner of the store now, almost to the back wall. Some drinks, a little fixture with some vintage in it, like I guess like Muscleman. Some store art. So dude, Caesar right there. I caught him for a second, didn't mean to. But yeah, he was watching a pretty heavy Law and Order. So I could hear Ice-T at one point. So yeah, okay, this is like more like your 90s. Who was putting this stuff out at this time? Playmate, not really Hasbro. Kenner used to put a lot of the Kenner stuff. The early X-Men when the animated series first came in the 90s, all the stuff that was associated with that. My brother had that Wolverine in that leather jacket with the claws right there. That was cool to see. I like that little Batgirl right at the bottom. I think I have a couple of those though. That Cable's a classic, little Puck. So yeah, they just have all their different scales. They're 6-inch and they're like 3 3/4 inch stuff, just all living together. I like that random in the back, like your X-Force, your X-Factor, some Voltron. Then like just everything, all kinds of different 90s or 80s properties. You name it. I even see it. Oh, I didn't even see that Terminator initially, but yeah, I got Terminator in there with the exoskeleton. A lot of these had weapons. A lot of them were just kind of come as you are. Let's see, Cringer. Yeah, I definitely see like some of the what they call esoteric, just off the wall lines, like from maybe cartoons that had a season or two, and then just a lot of rubber, cool wrestling figures with the ring at the bottom. That's like their little Disney section right there. Some of the stuff, they're like real minifigures. Got the Barnyard Commando sheep, some McDonald's nuggets in the corner, Heartbreak Kid. I might have been Razor Ramon, forgive me. I didn't get a good look at it. Castle Grayskull, Strider. And you have like some inbox X-Men, cool Black Panther helmet or mask, whatever you want to call it. Okay, there's some Pokemon stuff. Little amiibos for Nintendo. I was more interested in the original NES games. Oh, there's a Turbo Man. Yeah, there's a lot of goodies that you just have to. Like, I really have to linger on here. Like I could have easily spent an hour just kind of seeing what's behind this and what's behind that. Yeah, they had some of the more recent G.I. Joe stuff, and they had some of the re-releases. Some McFarlane DC, which was cool to see. I like the Batman Azrael 2-pack, which actually was right about retail. So maybe they have a deal to get the new stuff directly to the shop. Fugitoid Mecha. Yeah, just like not a crazy amount of pops, but still, good amount. Some of those old Simpsons with the wires inside. Skeleton Warriors. That's the cool stuff I like to see. And yeah, I definitely was interested in this little section right here. I wanted to see some stuff out of that display. Namely the Muscleman. There's that same Barnyard Commando, I think, but on card. You can see the little hooves at the bottom left. I was really interested in that Muscleman. But yeah, definitely they buy, they trade games and toys. Yeah, this is what I was checking out. I saw Anticipation right there. Your time. Bionic Commando. A little bit more aware of that game now than I initially was. Captain Planet and the Planeteers. Most of their big titles, they'd have just lying out, like where you can really get a good look at the case. But Donkey Kong 3, I love that one. It's my favorite of the Donkey Kongs. Gyromite. Only good with Rob the Robot. Some sports games. maybe Ninja Gaiden on top. See, like Mario 2, they would just have out Karnov, Karate Chop. I wanted that Kung Fu. Full game side pocket. Star Tropics, I just watched a video on that recently. It looked fun. Ghosts and Goblins. A lot of these I've seen playthroughs, you know, with a lot of tips, so I almost want to give some of these games another shot.
Come on, man.
That's my favorite game right there, Metroid.
Come on,
Cool case art on that Wolverine.
I can cut you.
Wow, they had some stuff in box. A little Pac-Man cabinet. And this is the bottom of the little display right as you walk in.
What are you afraid of?
They had a Street Fighter, Ryu, and a Sagat statue, really high-end, probably, you know, one of your bigger distributors. No, this was my my request was to see these. This one right here, Ultimate Muscle. It's 85.
You tried too hard.
85 was the going rate on those, so I want to see the other one too. I wasn't sure if I even had that one. I have two of these. My brother has one, but yeah, I think I have that one. I got that at an antique mall show in the city of Whittier. Ultimate Muscle, 85. So yeah, the Barnyard Commando, someone was asking about that one. I didn't want to take it from them, but this is the Cowboys of Moo Mesa. Kind of have a fear of scorpions, so I didn't get this one. It was cool though. He had a little gun on his tail, so he was good to go. And that was my purchase. I got the Boomer. I wanted to throw a little business, and I missed getting her when she was at Target and everything. So anyway, right, fun little shop. I got the Boomer from X-Force. The Musclemen were 85 each. I think I already have one. And the Cowboy Moo Mesa was a Scorpion, which I think I might have. Anyway, that was fun. A nice kid working there named Caesar. Definitely a place to stop by and nice and cool in there. I mean, it's heating up out there, so yeah, it was a nice little getaway before jumping back on the freeway.